Absolute Martian Manhunter. This is one of the most talked about books of 2025, and for a very good reason. This book does not play it safe. It does things psychologically, thematically, visually, that completely change what we expect from Jon Jones. Deniz Camp and Javier Rodríguez have basically taken this character, pulled him apart, and rebuilt him from scratch. And depending on who you ask, it's either one of the best books of the year or it misses the mark entirely. So let's dig into what is actually happening here. Why are people so split on it? And why do I think this is exactly what this character needed? I'm Mark. Comic Book Revival is coming at you right now. Okay, so first things first. If you're expecting a traditional superhero book, you're not going to find that here. Camp doesn't seem overly concerned about continuity. He cares about what Jon means, what he represents. The story treats him like someone who's caught between worlds, and I'm not talking about Earth and Mars. I'm talking about identity and memory, trauma and transformation. It leans into that duality as something unstable, even dangerous. And then you've got Rodriguez's art, which is, look, it's gorgeous, but it's also intentionally disorienting. The layouts are psychedelic, fluid, dreamlike even. He's literally visualizing an alien mind trying to process human emotions, human morality, things that just don't compute for him the way they do for us. The end result is a book that feels alien in a way that Martian Manhunter books don't usually allow themselves to be. Okay, let's talk about the backlash, because it's there. Most of that stuff comes down to expectations, right? People want the Justice League guy. They want the detective. They want the emotionally grounded mentor who's got his life together. And this run takes that version of Jon Jones and shoves him off a cliff. Camp's version of this character is fractured and surreal. There's no big mystery in this book. There isn't even a clear-cut villain. This is a story structured around identity collapse. And that tension and discomfort you feel while you're reading it, that's the whole point. If you're looking for comfort food, Jon Jones, you're not going to find him here. Is that disrespectful to the character? I don't believe it is. The creative team is just refusing to let him stay one-dimensional. Why does this bold new direction work so well? This is where I think this run really shines. First off, the psychological depth. This Jon Jones is defined by his detachment. Traditional Martian Manhunter stories mention that he lost his world and his family and then just moves on. But Camp makes Jon's internal failure the spine of the entire narrative. It forces him to confront the dark side of the human condition, and you really feel the weight of that. Second, the alien perspective. Most comics basically turn Jon into a green Superman. This run refuses to do that. Rodriguez pushes the idea that his mind doesn't work like ours at all. And he leans into that so effectively, it's actually one of the comic's biggest strengths. Third, the mythic framing. This isn't just a story about Martian Manhunter. This is building a mythology around him. It's what this character needs in order to evolve. You know those runs people look back on years later and say, damn, that was way ahead of its time. They're usually kind of weird, kind of dense, and they challenge you. This is one of those runs. Look, this run is going to piss some people off. It's just the way it is. But characters don't grow without risk. They don't evolve without creators willing to break the mold. Martian Manhunter needed this. Whether or not this run sticks the landing or not remains to be seen. But this level of ambition deserves attention, deserves discussion. And yeah, it deserves praise. So yeah, I'm all in on this. Are you reading it too? If so, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you haven't checked it out yet and you'd like to, the first 6 issues are available in both trade paperback and hardcover. I've posted an Amazon affiliate link. You can find it in the description below. If you use the link and purchase the book, I earn a small commission, and it allows you to support the channel at no extra cost to you. And if you dug this breakdown, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and make sure you hit that subscription bell so you don't miss what's coming next. And for the real diehards, come hang with me at Mark's Comic Connection on Skool. It's free, it's growing fast, and it's where all the best conversations are happening. The link to join is also in the description below. Until next time, stay curious and go read some comics.